to help cultivate your investing thought processes, find frequently find times, even if they have to be short breaks, to not think about anything in particular. Just think. Just be aware of what you're thinking. And it's, in a way, look at it as like, if you stir up a pond, there's sediment from the bottom will come up to the top, and you're practicing getting the sediment to go to the bottom, so the water will be clear, because the water isn't clear when the sediment is all stirred up. So you're doing the same thing, but instead of sediment, it's thoughts in your mind. So just be aware of these thoughts and attempt to do this in a manner where you're not judging the thoughts. And if you are judging the thoughts, just be aware that you're judging the thoughts. Oh, I'm judging that thought. Wow. Look at how much anxiety that makes me feel as I'm judging this thought. Or look how much happiness I feel as I'm judging this thought, or whatever it is. So if you had zero attachment to someone's pet, and you took its temperature, just to take its temperature, as far as you know, it's perfectly fine. You know, it's just you were paid to take its temperature, so you take its temperature. All right, you have no emotional investment to the outcome, and that's how you want to view this process. Is at some point, at first, if you have a lot of emotional attachment to these different thoughts, then you just want to be aware of this. Oh, I have a lot of emotional attachment to these thoughts, and just allow that to happen. And then you do these sessions frequently, and over time, what will happen is that emotional attachment will start dissipating, and eventually the thoughts kind of start dissipating, and the superfluous, there's some word of like superficial, the sort of like, they're not super important. I got to put this mail in the post office box today, stuff like that. Whereas sooner or later, you start being aware of very core, deep rooted beliefs, opinions, things that you have. And what happens is you start seeing the investing decisions that you're making through a more meaningful way of using your brain, and basically a better thought process, because there's less emotional attachment to decisions